Welcome here in the medieval garden of the Saint Denis Church, which is placed in the north of Paris. The church developed from a mausoleum built around 476 after Christ into a necropolis. Later it was replaced by a larger church, which was then rebuilt between 1137 and 1267 into this present Saint Denis Church.
The Saint Denis Church shows many Gothic features. Right now, we are going into more details about those features. Follow us into the north entrance. Here we are now standing in the north entrance. A typical characteristic for a Gothic church is the rose window that you can see right here. Now, let's go to the main entrance. Here you can see the portal of the church, which shows the Last Judgment, with a beautiful tympanum, archivolts and gems.
We will now go into more details about the plans. Here on the ground plan you can see typical features of a Gothic church like the transepts, the nave, buttresses and the aisle. The elevation plan shows the vertical structure of the church. The St. Denis Church is divided in these three parts: the arcade, the triforium and the clerestory. Now let's go inside the church and admire its beautiful interior.
We are now walking down the nave. Here in the choir, we are going to give you a little 360-degree tour. Here on the left and right are the transepts. On the ceiling there are crossed vaults. You can see the beautiful big and illustrated windows, which are typical for Gothic churches. Here you can see a rose window from the inside of the church. Let's have a closer look. The rose window has beautiful, colorful features. We are now going downstairs.
Here we are at the pit of St. Denis. As we mentioned before, the church was developed from the sacred crypt, where the relicts of St. Denis were located until the 12th century. But not only the remains of the namesake lie here. With the takeover of King Hugo Capet in 987, St. Denis definitely consolidated its role as the burial place of the French kings, all of whom, with some exceptions, were buried here. But enough of this dark place, let's go outside again to the main entrance.
This was a short insight into the medieval church. The medieval was later strongly idolized in the epoch of Romanticism. This shows the following excerpt of the poem from Otto Heinrich with the name Das Mittelalter, written in the literary epoch of Romanticism.
Das Mittelalter. Es träumte mir ein Greis mit Silberhaaren, entführte mich auf eines Schlosses Zinnen. Mit Wonne noch bewegt es meine Sinnen, wie mir geschah, als wir da oben waren. And with that being said, we hope you enjoyed our tour. See you next time!